So 1929 was a historic year in the world throughout North America. Started the Depression, the war clouds were starting to build in Europe, and the Boston Bruins had enough of a good team to go all the way in the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, we're going to talk about the great season in the NHL, regular season and playoffs, the outstanding final series between defending champion Rangers and the Bruins. But first, we have to just remind everyone what the NHL was like in 1929. Now, the situation was very unique, ladies and gentlemen. They had a Canadian division with one American team, of all things, an American division with one squad that had the same name as a baseball team. Now, this was a 12 season NHL. Each squad played 44 games apiece. Now, it eventually ended up being the first Stanley Cup final that saw two United States-based teams compete for the Cup. And, of course, the Bruins defeated the Rangers in a best-of-3. Now, this season was quite interesting as forward passing was finally permitted from the neutral zone across the blue line to the attacking zone. As long as no offensive player preceded the puck into the attacking zone, forward passing within the attacking zone was still forbidden. Now, regular season overtime was changed to a 10-minute non-sudden death format to be played in its entirety. Now, the league had numerous struggles. Now, Ottawa continued in financial trouble and sold punch broadbent to New York Americans. They continued to erode, and at one point, rumor had it that it would be sold to a Chicago group. Frank Ahern, the Senators' owner, denied this, but admitted that the team was for sale to the highest bidder. Now, the New York Americans were last place finishers in 28, surprised everyone by occupying first place for much of the season in the Canadian division. They were held up by the great player defenseman Lionel Conacher and goaltender Roy Werthers. However, the Montreal Canadiens dislodged the Americans and finished first overall in the division. Boston, led by rookie Tony Thompson in goal, led the American division. Now, Bruins player George Owen was the first NHL player to regularly wear headgear for protective purposes. Prior to this, the only time protective headgear was worn was to temporarily protect injuries. 51 years later, the NHL mandated the use of helmets, with Craig McTavish being the last player to not wear a helmet, retiring in 1997. Now, the Chicago Blackhawks had a terrible season. They set records for goal-scoring futility, with on average less than one per game, while giving up a league worst for 85 goals against. In one stretch from February 7th through 28th, the Hawks were shut out in 8 straight games. Now, forward Vic Ripley was the Hawks' leading goal scorer with only 11 goals and 2 assists for 13 points in 44 games. Now, the season produced a record 120 shutouts in 220 games played. Now, the George Hainsworth, the Canadian star goalie, set an NHL record that remains unmatched through the 2021 season with a record of 22 shutouts, .92 goals against average. 7 of our goaltenders also hit double digits in shutouts. End of the regular season, Montreal 22-7-15 to win the division. Second place was New York, 19-13-12. Toronto 21-18-5. Ottawa 14-17-13, and Montreal Maroons 15-20-9. In the American division, Boston the best record, 26-13-5. New York 21-13-10. Detroit 19-16-9. Pittsburgh 9-27, and 8 ties, and 7-29-8 for Chicago. Now, the playoff format was revised to match the divisional first place in the best-of-5 semifinal. The divisional second-place teams and third-place teams play off in a 2-game total goal series to determine the participants for the other best-of-3 semifinal. The semifinal winners then played off in the best-of-3 series for the Cup. In the quarterfinals, the Rangers knocked off the Americans 1-0 and tied 0-0, while Toronto had 7-2 in a 2-goal total game series. In the semifinals, Montreal lost 1-0, 1-0, and 3-2 to Boston to be swept, and the Rangers won 1-0 and 2-1 in overtime in Toronto to advance through. Now, Boston in the finals defeated the Rangers 2-0 and 2-1 to take the banner. This one marked a few times in NHL history that the championship team would not lose a game in the playoffs. Now, 1929 NHL awards: O'Brien Cup, Canadian Division Champion Montreal; Prince of Wales Trophy, American Division Champ Boston; Hart Trophy, Roy Waters New York, Americans; Lady Byng, Frank Boucher, the Rangers; Vezina Trophy, George Hainsworth, the Canadians. Top scorer in the league was Ace Bailey with 32 points in 44 games, including 22 goals. Other key players including Nell Stewart, Carson Cooper, Howard Moranz, Andy Blair, Frank Boucher, Harry Oliver, Bill Cook, Jimmy Ward, and Frank Finnegan. Best on the season in goal, Hainsworth, 22, 7, and 15, followed by Tony Thompson with 26 wins to lead the league. Roy Werthers, Dolly Dotson, and John Ross Roach. Coaches of the season were the who's who of squads: Art Ross for Boston; Chicago, Herb Gardner, Dick Irvin; Detroit, the Cougars, Jack Adams; Detroit, New York Rangers, Lester Patrick; Pittsburgh Pirates, Odie Cleghorn; Canadian Division, Montreal Season Hart; Montreal Maroons, Eddie Girard; New York Americans, Eddie Girard; Ottawa Senators, Dave Gill; and Toronto Maple Leafs, the incomparable Connie Smythe. Now, debuts that year included rookies such as Tony Thompson, Dave Trottier, Armand Mondou, Georges Banta, Baldy Northcott, and of course Earl Robinson. It also featured the last games for Cy Denny, Duke Keats, Dick Irvin, Red Green, Herb Gardner, and Punch Broadbent. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of the exciting 1929 series. If you like what we're doing here with our Vintage Podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there was a time where Boston would defeat Montreal in a playoff series. Doesn't happen very often. Thanks for listening. Bye.